Hi all of you wonderful scuba divers out there, welcome to the Scuba Diving Magazine channel and welcome to Ask Mark, our scuba diving Q&A, where I, Mark, former dive instructor, do my best to answer your scuba diving questions. So if you do have any scuba diving questions, pop them down in the comment section underneath this video. Use this hashtag to get it featured in an up and coming video, and I'll do my best to answer it as soon as I can in the comment section so you get an answer sooner rather than later. But today I'm answering a question from Pre-Phase Bastion about sharks and Yum Yum Yellow. So Pre-Phase Bastion says, sharks and Yum Yum Yellow, what are your thoughts? For any of those who don't know what Yum Yum Yellow is, in the scuba and freediving and general like shark underwater world, some divers believe that sharks are attracted to the color yellow. So any equipment that you bring with you on a dive, they call Yum Yum Yellow. I think I read somewhere that this started at the sinking of the Indianapolis, where the ship sank and there were a few hundred people in the water, and all of the people in brightly colored jumpsuits were attacked by sharks, whilst the people in more like olive drab were left alone. I don't know any like truth behind that. I don't think I've researched it, but there's obviously been studies into this. The eyes of most sharks, because they're all slightly different, but most sharks, they aren't as developed as ours for seeing colors. I think they only have one cone where we have three to see different like wavelengths of light. Sharks tend to see more of a grayscale than the rainbow spectrum that we see. So it's not that sharks will see the color yellow and just hone in on that like a red flag to a bull. It's more that yellow contrasts so well with everything around in a marine environment that it catches their eye and it draws their attention, because in their like predatory minds, like any other predator, if it's really easy to keep their eye on something, for them it's an easier target. It's why a lot of prey animals have like camouflage and to like confuse them, and they go around in herds. Think about zebras and all their stripes. It makes it confusing to pick out one individual target. So yeah, if you contrast really well against a marine environment, it's going to catch their eye and it's going to like draw their attention over something drab that kind of blends into the background. Bear in mind, obviously, that most shark attacks are mistaken identity. We're not a natural foodstuff for sharks, so they have no real interest in us. It's more that they get confused, they see something, it's usually like flailing movements and all that kind of stuff. So try and keep it nice and calm. Even if you are wearing the color yellow, just keep an eye on the shark, just be like confident and keep an eye on them, and it'll be fine. I've never considered like, oh, I won't bring this particular whatever it is because there might be a shark on this dive. No, it's more about thinking about your entire setup, the way that you're acting and the way that you're moving throughout the water. Other things to consider is it's mainly your whites, your yellows and your oranges. They contrast really well, but I mean, I wouldn't like hide my orange DSMB or leave it on the boat, because you kind of have to weigh up that surface visibility so that people can see you in the water against the very unlikely chance that a shark might find you a bit interesting. Sharks don't tend to like us under the water. We're strange looking things. We're unlike anything else underwater. We make a lot of noise, especially on open circuit, so that's gonna usually turn them off, and we blow bubbles as well. It's all very weird for the shark, and in their mind, I'm not going to get too close to this weird, strange, noisy thing that's blowing bubbles because it might be dangerous to me. I might as well just go after what I normally hunt. But yeah, if it's in like a real like predatory mode, and you can usually see by the angle of their pectoral fins and the way that they're moving, then yeah, you just act confidently. Try and back up against like a wall so they can only come at you from one direction, and just keep an eye on it. Otherwise, things like jewelry. Glistening jewelry catches their eyes because scientists think it looks like fish scales in the water, so an injured animal, these kind of things. But the whole yum yum yellow, there's a bit of truth to it, but I'm never that worried about it. It wouldn't put me off a dive. If I was specifically going on like a shark dive to go do like shark feeding or whatever, if you want to do that, then I probably would leave my yellow fins behind and dive with something a bit more drab. But on any other dive, even if it is a dive somewhere where chances of seeing sharks are higher than normal, I wouldn't think twice about wearing like yellow fins. Just like be aware of your like confidence and your movement in the water. Yeah, it's less the color yellow and the fact that it contrasts. So like brightly colored and high contrast things, just be aware when you are diving around sharks. Yeah, as I said, it's usually mistaken identity. So it's usually diving in like that like dusky time when there's not a lot of light or there's poor visibility, and the shark just takes like an opportunistic bite because it just kind of notices you there. But no, if you're diving in a group of divers and there's just a shark just cruising around and someone's wearing yellow, it's not going to just see yellow and head straight in. No, sharks are, they're just big predatory fish, and we're not on the menu, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But there is some truth to the yum yum yellow, but yeah, it is not that concrete, shall we say. Any other questions, by all means pop them down in the comment section underneath this video. Use this AskMark hashtag to get it featured in an up and coming video. In the meantime, myself and the community does an awesome job of answering questions, so well done everyone if you're answering those questions down in the comment section. Yeah, remember to head over to our website, scubadivingmag.com, check out our magazine, everything that we do over there. Like, share, subscribe, do all the good social media stuff that I know you do. Thank you for watching, everybody, and of course, safe diving.